A new homeless shelter being planned for the Comox Valley. The regional district says it'll be good for the community, but the local Chamber of Commerce says it'll be bad for business. The group is leading the charge against the proposed location for the shelter. And as A News reporter Gord Kurbis shows us, the debate is leading to a large divide in the community.
When the Comox Valley Regional District first purchased this property in downtown Courtenay, administrators thought they had the ideal solution to the community's homeless problem.
The rules that we've played by throughout this is provide a piece of land, work with BC Housing, make sure that public is involved in that part of it.
But the public's involvement, or the lack of it, is the main concern the Comox Valley Chamber of Commerce says it has with the project. The Chamber says the property was purchased and plans set into motion without consulting the public or nearby businesses that will be affected the most.
When you purchase land, when you try and have a project on this scope, not to have community involvement in the initial phases can result in problems downstream.
The Chamber feels that purchase and the choice of this particular location are flawed. They've announced that they want the process stopped before it goes any further.
We're not against the shelter, and that's probably the biggest misconception. It's merely a case of, if we look at these kind of issues, it's important that the public is consulted and part of that process.
But Comox Mayor Paul Ives, who's also the vice chair of the regional district, says there will be more public involvement, and he's critical of the Chamber's stand on the issue.
And what I see the Chamber doing at this time is perhaps trying to throw up roadblocks. And I think really if the business community is concerned about this, they should become involved in the process and as it unfolds, make their constructive comments.
But that's exactly what the Chamber says it's trying to do, raising objections on behalf of the business owners who don't feel it's safe to speak out on the controversial subject.
But as 750 members, we're able to speak collectively for all of our members and provide that voice where we can hopefully take some of the pressure off of the individual business owners. But at the same time, most of the people that we talk to are more than happy to support a shelter.
Ives says the Comox Valley's mayors recently met with representatives of BC Housing. That agency will be moving forward to develop a request for expression of interest to service providers. He says more public input will be welcomed at that point. In Courtenay, Gord Kurbis, A News.